welcome back. My name is Alex and this is Budget Me Alex. I am a 29-year-old all-cash budgeter. I am on a journey to be completely debt-free, as well as I do have some pretty big savings goals. So if you're interested in this kind of content, just go ahead and continue watching. So today I actually have some pretty exciting news, I guess you could say. I mean, it's exciting for me, and I did mention it in my last video. So if you watched my debt update on Tuesday, then you would know exactly what this video is going to contain, but I will explain that as I go. I will be stuffing a total of $905 today, and as always, my tithes have already been paid for, so that is not included in here. I've already set that aside so that I could give that to my church on Sunday. But yeah, overall today is going to be $905. It will only be priority stuffing, and for a while that's exactly what I'm going to do, is just priority stuffing, which means any non-negotiables. It'll be my wallet, my bills, and my debt, and nothing else, unless like I have a fund that needs to be stuffed specifically. But yeah, we're not doing anything extra aside from that, and that's going to also include my YouTube paychecks, any bonus checks that I get. I know this month for me is a magic month, so that extra check is going to go strictly towards what I need and my debt. And that's just because I got tired of paying interest. My method was working, honestly, it really was. And my credit score has actually gone up. Even since the last time I spoke, it went up another 3 points. So it's working. It's just, I have so much going on this year that I'm trying to get this done as soon as I possibly can. And I would rather put the money that I have towards my sinking funds and what else is going on this year than to have to put it towards a credit card. So I'm still doing the same method. I'm just going to do it a little bit faster, if that makes sense. So we're just going to get started. Let me start by counting what I have here. So we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 400, 420, 440, 460, 480, 500, 520, 40, 60, 80, 600, 620, 40, 60, 80, 700, 720, 740, 750, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 810, 20, 30, 40, 845, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 895, 896, 97, 98, 99, 900, 901, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we have exactly 905. And let's get into my unstuffing. So I only have a little bit of coins this week. But that is okay because everything builds. And I don't have that many receipts, I believe. I have a few, nothing crazy. But let's see here. I will be scanning these into my Fetch Rewards app. So if you guys don't have that yet, that is a reward system. So all of your receipts that you get, you scan those and it adds up 2 points, which equal gift cards. So you can literally do it for restaurants, retail, health and fitness, like literally whatever you want. So I do have that referral code linked in the description, as well as I do have any other cashback apps. Like I do use Upside for gas. That gives me actual cashback that I can put directly into my bank account. And then it also gives me like cents off the gallon. Last time I got 90 cents off the gallon, so that was very exciting. So I will have everything linked in the description as I usually do. So we didn't have anything for gas. Groceries had 10, 11, 12, 13. Eating out had 10, 11, 12. Personal had 20. And miscellaneous had the 5. And I was letting this build up, but I really didn't have a need for it. So I use it sometimes, and sometimes if it rolls over, then I just use it towards my savings challenges. So let me go ahead and count this. We had a total of 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, $50. And I'm going to put that towards my saving challenges. So gas, as always, gets $50. And I got some really ugly bills this week, but that's okay because it's literally we're only putting money towards what we have to this week, and that's okay. Groceries also gets $50. Eating out gets $50 as well. And no, I don't need $50 every time I go out. I don't eat that out that much. The only time and I mention this often because I know we have a lot of new subscribers here, but my boyfriend literally pays for everything and he never lets me pay for anything. So I asked if there was anything I could pay for like on a regular basis, and so he let me be able to pay for Sunday night dinners. So I save this money for Sunday night dinners, and that's usually the only time that I ever pull from this envelope. I don't eat out other than that. And so that's why I'll usually like have rollover, if anything. And then personal gets $25. This is really just for anything that I might need in the week. And miscellaneous, which I use as a buffer, gets $5. And then we do have a little bit, this was my gas money that I used, so I need to deposit that back into my bank account. That is all for my wallet. And next, I'm going to go into my bills binder. So Mazda gets $134 per usual. How was your guys' week? On Saturday, I took my boyfriend out for his birthday. His birthday was on Tuesday. Mazda has 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 260, 261, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 268 in Mazda. So we went to get Italian food. It was so good. Car insurance gets $36. And then, so his birthday was on Tuesday. And then we had like a ladies thing for my church group, and that was a lot of fun. That was also on Tuesday. Car insurance has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72. And this Saturday coming up, I am filming this on Thursday. It does go up on Friday, but we are in full baby shower mode for my sister. Her baby shower is on Saturday, and we're so excited. Life insurance gets $50, so we have $150, and it's so cute. It's like a little carousel theme. She's having a little girl, and we actually I found these on Facebook Marketplace. We literally bought carousel horses, like from the actual ride, which I thought was so cool. They're so pretty. Verizon gets $41, so it's going to be such a beautiful party. It's going to be at my mom's house, and I am in charge of making all the things for, we're having like sandwiches and stuff. So I'm going to make like a chicken salad sandwich and a tuna salad sandwich. Subscriptions gets $20, so we're at $40. And then I'll also be making a chicken Caesar pasta salad. And what else am I making? Oh, some ham and cheese baked sliders. So that's going to be good. This is my Disney pass. It's not actually for loans. It's $10, so we're at $20. So we are in baby shower mode, and that's very exciting. And then as soon as the baby shower is done, I'm going to go straight into planning my friend's bridal shower party. So I'm excited about that. And it's like one thing after another, like as far as like events go. It's just a really busy year, but at the same time, it's exciting to know that there's so many milestones and like events that we get to celebrate people for. So I am very happy for everyone that we're celebrating this year. Rent gets $250, and then my birthday's in July, and we're going to Hawaii in August for 2 weeks to celebrate my 30th birthday. So cannot wait. So rent now has 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And all of my utilities get $5 each. So electrical has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Gas has, I can put it in the back, it's ugly. $20, $40, $50, $60, $65, $70, $75, $76, $77, $78, $79. Water has 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And internet has 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay, so that is all for my home binder. And this is what I wanted to get to today. So if you guys watched my last video, you'll know I kind of hit a point of just a little bit of frustration, and I worked out the numbers and everything like that, and I said, you know what, I'm sick and tired of paying interest. Like, let me lower what I can and let me pay off what I can. So I did also have some unexpected expenses that I had to pay for. Basically what I did was I depleted all of my sinking funds, except for obviously like the priority ones, my emergency fund, my taxes, my business envelope, my car registration, my dental, like anything that was priority that I need to keep putting money into every week, I left that alone. But everything else I've completely depleted, because I was just like, I don't know. I'm still doing the same. Like I said, the same method is still working for me. My credit score is continuing to go up. I am lowering my balances. But like I said, I have so much going on this year that I would rather like have my money go towards that than to go to all of these companies that I'm paying all this interest for. So I decided to deplete everything. And like I said, I did have unexpected expenses as well. So some of my money had to go towards that. But I did also dramatically lower a lot of these. So I'm very happy to say I've completely paid off Merrick. So we're saying goodbye to this envelope. I still have Discover, Quicksilver. I was able to put like $250 towards Apple. I believe I put like $300 towards Capital One. First savings is already at zero just because I only use this for my subscription, so it's literally always at zero. I pay my subscriptions every like monthly anyway, and that's what I save up for in my bills binder, and then I put it towards this credit card. So that's already paid off. I don't have to worry about this one. Sam's Club, I was able to put like, I forgot how much I was able to put towards this, but I'm still paying this one off because I actively use this card. Like every time I go to Sam's Club for random things, I do use this card, and then I just pay it off at the end of the month. Credit, my Black Credit One card, I want to say I'm like a 178 right now, and Was this the one? Okay, no, so this one, I'm still at 178, which is really low balance. Like, I'm going to pay that off as soon as I can, and I'm most likely going to do that with my YouTube paycheck. But my credit A card, like my American Credit One card, I was able to pay this off. So that's very exciting. This had a balance of like 235 or something like that. So that's been paid off. And I'm just so excited, like, because I still had a balance of almost $500 on my Merit card. I had a balance of like 237 for my American Credit One card, and I was able to bring down a lot for my Apple card, my Capital One card, and then I put like chunks of, like, I put like $50 towards Quicksilver, something else towards another card, and just so that I can lower the interest on that a little bit. But with my YouTube paychecks, I will definitely be putting, again, my priorities. And then once I've stuffed all of my priorities, like once I put money towards my aligners, towards my car registration, things like that, then all of the rest is going to go straight to debt. And the reason why I don't have a problem completely depleting my sinking funds, one, it's kind of fun feeling like I'm starting all over. Like, I get to really reevaluate the amounts that I want towards every envelope. But not only that, like, and I do see it as a challenge, like, I'm very excited for it. But not only that, once all the money that I put towards my credit cards, like, I've been putting like almost $500 a month towards debt. So once I finish paying off my credit cards, I'm going to be able to now lump sum all those, like, all those savings accounts, like, as sinking funds that I depleted. Now I can like lump sum that and then continue to put like good amounts every single paycheck versus having to do this much towards debt and this much towards sinking funds. I'm now going to be able to put this much towards sinking funds. And like, I think the biggest card that I'm going to be focused on is my Capital One card. That's going to take the longest, but it's going to be a huge difference. So I'm very excited about it. So for Discover today, let me actually try to see where I left my notebook. Okay, so Discover today is actually going to be getting $25. And then for the cards that I paid off, I just rolled that over into this envelope right here. And so now, since my Merit card is paid off, now my 50 envelope savings challenge is going to go towards Discover, so we can lower that balance. So I'm very excited, and like I said, it's temporary depletion. Once I lower all my balances and like pay everything off, then I'll be able to lump sum. So it's a temporary hit, honestly. It's really not going to even last that long. But for however long this takes me to do, for a while, I'm probably not going to be posting a YouTube paycheck because it's probably going to be 5 minutes long. Like, there's no point. I will still be posting 2 videos a week, but I'm going to replace it with something else. But I won't be doing a YouTube paycheck because the majority of that is going to go to my credit cards. So just a heads up for future. Discover now has 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, $69. So I am just very excited to watch these numbers go down. Quicksilver gets $10. So we are at 20, 30, 40, 50. And then, like I mentioned earlier in this video, this is a magic month for me, and normally what I do with my magic month paychecks is I use that to stuff all the envelopes I couldn't stuff throughout the month. So it's usually like my fun paycheck, but there's no more fun paychecks until I can pay off my debt, okay? Like, I'm just that determined to get this cleared out already. I want it all out of my name and just taken care of already. And then my next focus after this is I do want to put extra money towards my car, so I can pay my car off a lot sooner. Apple now has 10, 20, 30. Capital One will be getting $20. So we are at 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. For savings, sometimes I like to put extra, and I have actually been stuffing $5 a week in first savings just in case there's a subscription that I didn't account for in my normal subscriptions envelope. I can make up for that with the extra money that I put in here, but that's just in case. Sam's Club will be getting $40 today. My Black Credit One card gets $6. I'm just glad that this card is like officially in like the 100s, so I can pay this off as soon as I get my YouTube paycheck. And it's not even gonna feel like a huge hit. I'm still gonna have extra money. And then my 50 envelope challenge today will be getting $23. So we now have 20, 40, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. So not counting what I already have, what I'm going to put for the rest of the month, 66 plus 69, that's already $135 towards Discover. And again, that's not including, I still have to do 24, 25. Let me see here. And then, so that's 184. And then whatever else, I still have 3 more paychecks this month. So I'm super excited to see how much I'm actually able to put towards Discover this month. With that extra money, I have a bonus paycheck and a YouTube paycheck. So I'm just, you guys, when I tell you how excited, like, I feel like I was kind of just like, okay, we're paying it. And I'm seeing progress, but I feel like I've regained motivation. And even though you might see it as like, oh my gosh, none of your envelopes have any money anymore. Okay, you can see it that way, but I can see it as like, heck no, I am about to see so much progress. And I am so excited for when I'm able to put like $50 in an envelope instead of $2. Like, I cannot wait for that. Because I don't make a bad income. Like, I should have more money than what I do, but I don't because it's going to my credit cards. So I'm excited to see what I'm actually getting in my paycheck and actually going to me and my sinking funds and it feeling like, okay, I can have more room to breathe. So business continues to get stuffed with my Etsy paychecks, so that I did not pull out. My taxes, I ended up putting it in my account. And I think that's what I'm gonna do for my YouTube and my Etsy taxes. I'm just gonna transfer it straight to my account for a little while. Just because I don't wanna end up pulling more money than I have to. I did completely deplete wedding, medical. I depleted everything, okay guys? Like, you're not gonna see any money in any of these envelopes. But that's totally okay. I'm still happy about it. I'm very excited. Dental gets $10 because this is for my aligners. This is still priority. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 110, 20, 130. Car maintenance doesn't get anything, but car registration gets $5. So we're now at 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. And I'm going to pause on my emergency fund. I'm at like 8 something. I don't remember exactly. High 800s. So for now, I'm just going to pause. It's not going to be a long time. I still have that account. So I'm going to leave that there and I'm not going to stuff it until I can lower my debt a little bit. It's not at 1,000 the way that I wanted it, but there's still money in there. So we're just going to make do with what we have. Just praying to God I don't have anything that's going to cost me over $1,000 anytime soon. Miscellaneous still gets $10 this week, just because I am paying something with this envelope. So we now have 30. And my YouTube paycheck isn't going to be as big as it has been this month. I want to say it's going to be like 500 and something, which is still a huge blessing, and the extra money is such a huge help. But it's just not going to be as much as it was like the previous months, and that's totally okay. But we are going to be playing with a little bit less, so that's still going to go towards debt. Let's see. I'm still keeping these because since Hawaii's coming up soon enough, and I still want to know that I'm putting something towards that and I'm not budgeting for this. This is just what's coming out of my wallet. So I'm still going to continue keeping these towards my travel fund. Like, if that's the only money that I have for my travel envelope, and I did keep it here still, I have $400 in here, and I counted what I have in here, and I have like 400 and something already. So I'm still going to keep this money because while I can, this is the one thing I don't want to completely deplete, like, just because I know it's going to be a lot more to pay for, and there's things that I have to pay coming up really soon, like my part for the car rental, for the Airbnb, my flight, things like that. So I don't want to touch this because I know I'm going to need it. But for ones, let me see, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I only had 1 5. So that is the first $100 there. I had 2 10s. And I have 120. Which the 20s, I'm surprised are growing as fast as they are. So I'm very excited about that. But anyway, I also depleted this challenge, the $500 challenge, because I already paid for what I needed to for my sister's baby shower gift. And my boyfriend and I split that since we are the godparents for the babies. So I didn't even have to hit the full 500. But yeah. Anyway, that is going to be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much. If you stuck around all the way to the end, I really appreciate you. Again, it's going to be a little bit different for the next few months. I want to say, like, my stuffings are going to be a little bit different. It's going to be more focused on priority and debt and just getting rid of all of this. I will, of course, keep you guys completely updated on this entire process, and just letting you guys know, that's reality. Like, sometimes, unfortunately, we just have to deplete all that we have to pay what we have to pay. Like, there's kind of no going around it sometimes, and that's okay. Starting over isn't the worst thing in the world. Like, if you feel discouraged because you had to start all over, just look at it as a fresh start. Honestly, that's how I'm gonna see it. I'm very excited about it, and I'm like, it's another opportunity to just start over and kind of revamping your whole system. Like, don't worry about it. Don't stress. It happens to the best of us. I've been cash stuffing for, gosh, I don't even know how long at this point. And I've had this channel for well over a year. And I just hit a point. I had to deplete everything so that I can be have a little bit more peace of mind, and just know that my cards are being paid off. I'm not going to have to pay all that interest, and that money can go towards me, my family, my future, instead of all these credit card companies racking up interest. So if you guys are going through the same thing, let me know. I know a lot of people have already, I got a lot of comments from my last video that you guys have to do the same thing, and it just is what it is. Just know that you're not alone. We're literally all in this together. We're all headed towards the same goal. It just takes different paths. But again, thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'll have everything linked in my description that I can possibly link. My vlog channel, my Etsy shop, my Amazon storefront, all of the cashback and rewards apps, and then any products and links that I might have here. But again, thank you guys so much. I will see you all next week. Bye.